Fearless here. Today I have a stock tip for you. No, not one of those insider trading ones. More like a chicken stock. The difference between the stock and broth, basically it's the same system, except with the stock you have bones. With the broth you have more meat in it. We're doing a chicken stock. What we need is a big pot, cold water, chicken carcasses here in bits and pieces, carrot tops from our vegetables. I also have some herbs left over. I will put in tomatoes, leeks, celery, carrots, but it's not necessary that you have asparagus pits like I have. This is more or less cleaning up a little bit in my vegetable drawer. It's not a garbage pot, it is a soup pot. Then we also need some salt and some peppercorns. So the peppercorns are quite easy. You just crush them for a second, brings out the great flavor. And we'll put this in the stock pot. The chicken carcass, I like the meat on it, I like the skin on it. And it gives you a nice gelatinous and a fatty part that comes to the top. Tomatoes, the reason why I put tomatoes in, it gives it a little bit of color. I will put my greens in here. Now one of the things about the greens is the fact that you need to take it out after about 15-20 minutes of simmering your pot. Now you're wondering why I have eggshells here? Yes, these are one of my old hats. No, they're not. Eggshells will clear your soup. If you think it's too muddy in there, eggshells are always good. Also have here an onion that I slightly grill or roast just to get the sugar out and get the flavor out. Also put some cloves in here, put that in there, and I did the same thing with the garlic. This really brings out your flavor. All we have to do now, salt, or important part. Take your pot over here. I'm going to cover it now with a little bit more water. And then I'll just turn it on. This is it. I do not put a lid on it because I really want the soup to work and I want it to reduce it as well. If I don't want the liquid to evaporate, I would put a lid on it. Basically, this is the gelatinous stock. The next day, you will have your fatty part up here. Don't throw that away. You can cook with that. And this is your beautiful stock. Always have stock on hand. So now it's been about 15 minutes. I've taken out the herbs and otherwise they're getting too bitter in there. So now I want to get rid of the impurities that are coming up. So one of the best things you can do is just go along here. Just go along. You might have to do this a few times during the process. This soup or stock does not take very long. You maximum 45 minutes to an hour. That's all you need to do and cook this up. We want to bring it up to a boil and then we reduce it to simmer. Look at this beautiful stock. Look, beautiful, clear. If you could smell it, how gorgeous this is. Now I'm just taking the carcass out. If you had a whole chicken, you would take that out. There's a lot of meat on here that will probably go into my soup tomorrow because we're making some maybe cream of chicken soup. I'm just taking this out. But listen, look at this. This is so much better than a packaged soup that has nothing but chemicals. And this is pure, wonderful stuff. You can use it for everything. This is it. This is for the stock tips for you. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel, please, and see you next time.